Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. So today's video is an incredibly long video, and these 3 things will change your life. They have definitely made a difference in my life since I made this video. These were all things that I used to really enjoy and I'd kind of forgotten about them. So my friend Lola came over to teach me some new things, and she completely reignited my passion for things that I really do enjoy, and that makes me so excited. So Lola has published many cookbooks, and she's a nutritionist, and she's just an incredibly feel-good person. Like, you will watch her videos and you will watch this video and you'll just love her. So I will leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll leave a link to her Instagram as well, and all of her cookbooks as well if you're interested in any of the recipes that she's created, because she's incredible at it. This is a really feel-good video, and I will have timestamps to each section in the description, because you may not be interested in all 3 of these. You might just be interested in 1 or 2, but I would really recommend watching this whole video, because I feel like once you finish watching this video, you're going to be really inspired. You will have learnt something, and it's just a really, really good video. And this video kind of means a lot to me because I have not been feeling great recently, and I did kind of mention this at the beginning of the week, but this video is what started the whole journey of me kind of getting myself back. And it's been about a 2-week process at the moment where I'm starting to feel a little more enthusiastic and a bit more passionate and excited. Before I was very flat, and you can kind of tell that in this video, and for that I apologize. But this video really kickstarted me to finding the things that I love again, and getting back in touch with the things that make me me, and enjoying the things that I love to do. So that's why I really love this video, and so I really hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing we're going to show you is a smoothie. What is this smoothie?
It's a green smoothie, mate. So it's perfect. It's actually, do you know I've made this breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it's kind of it's because it's so healthy.
Yep. It
can, be a bit of everything, but we've got nannies going in.
Yep.
Bananas. Baby spinach for the greens. So baby spinach is a really good way to start your greens, because if you do kale or something, it can be a bit bitter.
Yep.
We've got majul dates to sweeten.
Yep.
Got to pull the pips out though. A few macadamia nuts and some peanut butter to make it a bit creamy, and then almond milk. So it's totally dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan.
Awesome.
All right, do you want to chuck the greens in?
All right, we'll go greens. Am I taking more out of that other bag?
Yeah, man. I reckon we make this like, I want you to put 2 handfuls in.
2, like,
yeah, good girl. We're going to make this super green so that you are just like on fire.
Yeah.
Now, the trick with our bananas is, what I did last night was I actually peeled them, and ripped them in half, and then froze them.
Okay, cool.
Using frozen bananas makes it taste like ice cream. It's the best trick ever, but hack, you have to peel the bananas before you freeze them.
That would make sense.
No, trust me, I've made the mistake 3 times. When you try and peel a frozen banana,
It just doesn't work.
it's no fun for
All right.
anybody.
Well, they're in the freezer, so let's grab them.
Yeah. So these are Cavendish bananas. So they're the big ones. You can use lady fingers, but they're a bit sweeter.
Okay.
So we've just got 1.5 bananas going in here. This will serve 2 people.
Okay, cool.
So if you're making it for 1 person, just halve it all. Or these green smoothies will last 3 days in the fridge. So we'll just separate those guys, just so they don't clunk.
Just like that.
Perfect. Oh, it already smells like ice cream.
I know.
With the majul dates,
Yep.
all you got to make, so the reason why I'm saying majul dates, you can get these at supermarket.
Yep.
You just want to tear them open and pull the pip out. They're
Okay.
literally like caramel. You can see how kind of like oozy and whatnot they are.
Oh yum, that's so good.
Oh, have you had them before? Dude, they're like eating
maybe
caramel.
That's so
There's no
good.
pip in that one. That's weird. So we're chucking our majul dates in here. If you can't get these ones, you can only get the real dried ones. You want to soak them in some water or some apple juice to kind of like plump them up. So we're using them to give it a real nice sweetness. Then we're going to add creaminess. Now, my favourite way to add creaminess is with macadamia nuts or cashews. So we want about a handful of macas to go in, and they're like the Australian nut too. So these are just raw ones. If you use roasted, it kind of has a bit of a funny flavour in a smoothie, so they're going in. And then peanut butter, I'm going to use it from here. So you want a heaped tablespoon of peanut butter going in. Well, that's a very heaped tablespoon. So again, nut butter is going to make it nice and creamy. If you don't like peanut butter, almond butter, macadamia nut butter, coconut oil is really delish. And then at this point, you can tweak it with whatever you want. Cinnamon, cayenne pepper, raw cacao powder, but I just really want you to learn like a really simple green smoothie. Almond milk sugar, babe. So go for it.
Yeah, all of this, and then
we're gonna do more because you and me both we're making for 2.
Yep.
And the amount of milk depends on how like smooth or thick it's going to be. So this could also be a smoothie bowl.
Okay.
You just put less milk in.
Okay, yep.
Which is like super handy.
Cool.
I'm putting a fair bit in because I want it to blend together really nicely. If you don't like almond milk, macadamia nut milk.
Yep.
Some people love soy milk. Okay. Coconut water is really good.
Okay, yeah.
You can do anything. So we're ready to go.
Let's blend this up.
Yeah. Green smoothie. That'll last 3 days. So you can make a big batch and just keep them in the fridge. And then you don't have to top it with straws if you don't want to. You can top it with banana discs, desiccated coconuts, real good, raw cacao nibs. I like doing straws because they're really high in this stuff called lycopene, and lycopene is an antioxidant that's really good for skin health, heart health. And even if they do sink, it's like a little treasure chest at the bottom of your smoothie. Then there's a little bit of trail mix on top. One more straw, and we're good to go. My only rule with smoothies is you just make it work for you. So if there was an ingredient that we use that you don't like some people don't like bananas, frozen mango is really good, or berries can be awesome. But yeah, there you go. Green smoothie for the win. Breakfast, lunch, or dinners. Okay.
Taste test?
I get so scared when people taste test my creations.
No. It smells so good.
It's like banana. So it smells like a banana smoothie. It tastes like a banana smoothie, but it's green.
That's exactly it. It tastes like a banana smoothie, but it's green.
See, you can make what you would think untasty stuff really tasty. You'd have that for brekkie, wouldn't you?
Oh my god, and it's so thick.
And we've made spares for you. Look at that.
Dan's gonna love that. I'm gonna take some to him. He'll love it.
Literally banana rami. That's what it tastes like we've got here.
Oh, yeah, it tastes like banana, but it's green.
Yeah, and you can mix your greens up, but just know that baby spinach is definitely the best place to start. When you go all the bitter things, kind of overpowers the nanis a bit.
I need to go have a sit down and just have a little relax now.
Do it.
It's so good.
Do it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, dude.
Let's get on to doing some more fun stuff.
Can't wait.
For the second part of today's video, we're going to be talking about spiritual health, which is something I'm so interested in. I've got a few crystals myself, but Lola's been helping me learn a little bit more. So we're going to teach you guys some stuff about crystals. So where do we start?
All right, so if you have no idea where to start, my first tip would be use your intuition. So if you walk into a crystal shop and you're drawn to something, like you were drawn to this as soon as we put them down, weren't you? You were like, my mama bear.
Yeah, I want to give this one to my mum.
So this is going home with you today.
Yes, that's going to go home.
This is amethyst. That's the number one healing crystal.
Yep.
So amethyst you can put beside your bed. It's not too strong to have near your bed. It's super healing. If you want to take the energy of a crystal, you hold it in your left hand. And if you want to pass that energy on to somebody else, you give it in your right hand. Amethyst is really cool because it's very easy to find. It's quite universally available. And it is, the number one healing crystal. Interestingly, though, you're really excited about citrine, and as amethyst ages, it becomes citrine, which is that beautiful burnt golden colour.
Yeah.
It takes thousands and thousands of years to do that, though, so normally they'll have to burn citrine before you buy it. But they don't put chemicals or anything like that on it.
Still so fascinating, though.
So fascinating. I love this one.
Oh,
this
me
one's
too.
Beside my bed. This is called celestite. So it's really good for calming the nervous system. You can see by that beautiful coloration, it's really nourishing. It's really gentle and soft, and just you feel kind of calm looking at it.
So this one goes beside your bed.
Absolutely, really good one for helping you have a good night's sleep.
Awesome.
This is one of my favorites.
It's
this is
pretty.
Peacock ore. So it is naturally occurring like this.
Yep.
Peacock ore is for new beginnings and spreading your wings. Yeah, and taking risks. So I've got a baby piece of peacock ore for you to take home today.
Thank
so
you.
See how this one's more purpley and my one's more bluey?
Yep.
They'll come in different colours and versions.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I want to make sure I hold that right. But basically, yeah, new beginnings, fresh starts, and it's a really beautiful crystal for positivity, which is why I love peacock ore.
I feel like everyone on my channel is going to love this one.
Wouldn't necessarily put it beside your bed.
No.
Because it's like, it's get up, it's good energy, it's like bright beginnings, new things. So it's a really good one, say, if you're working on something or you've got your manifesting journal out or you want to get something done, put that near you.
Okay, cool.
It's like the coffee of crystals we can talk about.
Oh, that's cool.
This is another little prezi for you. This isn't a crystal.
I love it though.
This is actually flecks of gold. So gold brings success. It brings good fortune. It brings confidence. So we were just talking about, this is a good one, not only to put in your room or in your office, but also to take into meetings. Gold is really good for that. So
I love that.
Brings success.
So beautiful.
And it matches all your
decor in my room at the moment.
Exactly.
I love it. It's so cool.
This is, have a smell, see if you can smell that.
Yeah.
So this is Palo Santo. It's kind of like the South American version of white sage.
Okay.
One of the ways you can cleanse crystals. You can cleanse crystals many ways. You can run them under water, whether it be at a beach or a waterfall or even tap water.
Okay.
You can put it down and sprinkle salt around it.
Yep.
Ideally pink Himalayan salt.
Yep.
You can burn Palo Santo around it. You can burn white sage around it. You can, if you've learnt Reiki, you can Reiki it like this and ask for it to be cleansed. Okay. You can sit it out in dirt, like in nature.
Yep.
But it's just like asking for it to be cleansed is quite powerful, really, and kind of meditating on that.
That's cool.
On the cleansing note, I bought you a present.
Okay. So I'm going to open this one?
Yeah, because it's got to do with the cleansing stuff.
All right.
It's so cool. I think you're going to lose your bananas.
Oh my god, this looks so good.
So this is a cleansing pack. So you've got 2 pieces of Palo Santo, 3 pieces of Palo Santo in here. This is called selenite. This is a crystal that cleanses energy and cleanses other crystals. So even just now while we're sitting here, if we sit this down, that selenite will cleanse all of these crystals.
Wow.
Selenite's fantastic, and if you just have that near your crystal collection, it will help cleanse it.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, just burn this Palo Santo to cleanse, you know, in the place of your white sage. It's fantastic. So that's a cleansing pack for you.
Thank you so much.
I thought that was, when we had coffee the other day, I was like, this is what I'm going to get her.
I love it. No, this is amazing. This looks so good.
And also if you have a bad day, like if you have a bad day, just light that and cleanse your room, your area, your office, yourself. Yep. You can just kind of like wave it around yourself.
Thank you so much. I love that. That's so cool.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, okay.
We're going to do an angel card reading on you.
Yep, all right.
So all you have to do is open this up.
Okay.
And you've told me you're right-handed.
Yeah.
Ooh, that only means you've got to read that card.
Okay.
Okay, so that one is self-forgiveness. How cool. So let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child.
You know, it's so funny that comes out because I literally made a video last week about making mistakes and not to self-punish. And I was actually reading articles last night about self-punishing and self-forgiving.
No.
I'm not even kidding. So that just came out like...
Meant to be.
Yeah.
Meant to be, dude.
Meant to be. All right.
So you pull them out, and because you're right-handed, it's going to feel really weird, but you're going to use your right hand as the base.
Okay, that's going to be,
It's going to feel so weird. So like, I'll show you. So you use it like and you shuffle like you're about to deal cards.
Okay.
So, but you shuffle with your left hand. Do you want me to show you this?
Yeah, we'll do a little test one.
I know. I forget that I've done it so much that it's kind of a bit second nature for me now. But the first time I did it, I was like, I feel like an ungo. So my nan's a tarot card reader. So I've learned all this from my nan.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes, this is how she makes you travel.
So cool.
She's very cool, actually.
Very cool nan.
She's a very cool nan.
How much do I have to keep shuffling it, do you think?
You'll know, but I think you're probably close, if not then already.
Okay, cool.
And then what you do, so with your left hand, you're going to put him... about there.
There?
And then you're just going to, with the left hand, you kind of like a rainbow across.
Like, hang on, can I go like, there.
Perfect. That's perfect. I know you think it's not, but it is.
Okay.
And then we're just going to place 3 cards. So maybe, let's
move some of these out of the way.
Agreed. Too many crystals for our own good, mate.
I know.
All right, so we're going to put 1 card here for your past.
Okay. So it doesn't matter from where?
Any, but you got to pick with left hand.
Okay, I'm going to put that one there.
Past.
Yep.
Present. Future.
I want one that's like underneath.
Hidden.
Yep,
Yeah.
that one.
All right. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds you. Situation right now, expect miracles. So that's good about like following your dreams, your intuition, like you're doing stuff you love. Like even today we were talking like about doing stuff you love.
Yep.
It's totally in tune for you.
Cool. Awesome.
Just trust that.
Okay.
And you got to trust your heart.
Okay.
So where you are now, you got to have fun.
Okay.
And I think we are kind of doing that today.
So much fun
Big
today.
green smoothies.
This has been great.
But it's reminding you that this is where you shine. So do the stuff that makes your heart kind of like be on fire and have so much fun with it. Okay.
Cool. Yep.
Future. So future can be tomorrow, an hour, a week. You know what I mean? Like don't worry about it. You got to back yourself.
Okay.
Have faith.
Okay.
So have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So all of these are 3 beautiful cards to pull. Basically, everything you do is going to work out the way you want it to.
Okay.
But stop beating yourself up. Like have fun with it. Like and enjoy the process and enjoy the uncertainty because I think that's where the magic actually is for you.
Yep.
And having faith just means no matter what, anytime you kind of doubt yourself, just back yourself.
Okay.
We're going to pick one for tomorrow as well, just for fun.
Okay, I'm going to get this one. Wait, I'm doing my left hand, right?
Yeah, no, but that's perfect.
Oops, do I go flip it up, whatever way?
Oh, this is cool. Are we allowed to say that you're traveling tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're protected. So never, and this is a good one, so never fear when you travel. A lot of people do.
Okay.
And this tells me, like I've read for a lot of years now, but this tells me that when you do travel, you'll be protected.
Okay.
So drop any fear that you may have of that.
Okay.
You and your loved ones and possessions are so safe and protected by heaven.
Okay.
And I know you're seeing like family and stuff, so to me that's like pass on the amethyst.
Yeah.
This is a really beautiful, it's that same vibe of like keep doing you and know that everything's going to be effing great.
Okay.
Like really good.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
There you go. How much fun is that?
It's
I love
amazing.
doing these kind of things.
I hope you guys have enjoyed all of this too, because this is so fascinating.
You can get angel cards everywhere too, any crystal shop, and there's so many different types. You don't have to get the mermaid dolphin ones, but this chick Doreen Virtue, all of hers are awesome. They do goddess ones and everything.
That's so cool. I love it. Oh
Yeah.
my god, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. And I feel like if anyone has any questions or is more interested in this, go to Lola's channel.
Well, we should do more of this stuff,
We
I
should.
feel. It's
We
so much
should.
fun.
And it's always such a positive thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's such
I feel good.
Feel good thing when you do all this. Like that, it just makes the energy so good.
Well, my Reiki teacher says when you read for others, it's healing both of you at the same
that's
time.
so nice.
How cool is that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for all the information. I hope you guys have all learned something, and we've got one more thing for today.
Exciting.
So we're here, and Lola's going to teach me some yoga poses. Because
Dude.
I really want to start doing more yoga.
Do ya? Okay. First pose. We're going to do like 5 poses for all different things.
Okay.
First one, if you have a crappy meeting, bad day at work, any of that jazz. This is also if you go to a yoga class and you're too scared to, you don't know what to do with yoga, always come back to this pose. It's called child's pose.
I do know that one.
So knees wide is the trick, and then you want to reach the fingertips really far forward and let the forehead chill out on the mat.
Okay, cool.
Now, if you want to turn this into like a side stretch, all you're going to do, I'll show you, is when you're in it, you're going to shimmy the hands all the way to the right until you feel a stretch down the left side body.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can bring it back to the other way, and it's just a really beautiful way to stretch down the side of the body. And in Chinese medicine, this is where our meridians of detoxification are.
Okay, that feels so good.
Doesn't it?
Like really good.
So child's pose, if you ever had a crappy day or you're stressed out or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
We're going to switch this now into a backward bend, which don't be afraid of. So first of all we're going to do, this is called Ustrasana or camel. This is really good if you've been on your phone like Instagramming too much or driving or at the desk and you feel a bit down. This is one for lifting your mood.
Okay.
So it's called camel. So what you want to do is you want to check with your knees that you can fit 2 fist widths between your knees.
Okay. Yep.
And then all we're going to do is sit up and we're going to pretend like we've got jeans on and we're going to put our hands in the back of our jeans pocket, so fingers facing down.
Yep.
You can have the toes tucked under if you want. Have I got a little buddy with me?
Yeah,
Yoga buddy.
there.
Awesome. So I like to not tuck my toes under, but you totally can. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
And then all you do is just reach back, lean back, and if it gets uncomfy in your spine, you don't go any further than this, but if you feel, oh yeah, this feels good, you turn it into a camel.
Ah.
And this opens up your heart. Really good before a date as well, this pose.
Okay.
So it cracks the heart open. The trick is when you come out of it, support your lower back.
Yep.
And then you just want to sit on your knees, palms facing up to receive energy.
Yep.
Or down to ground yourself. We're going to do another heart opener now, but a balancing one.
Okay.
So it's a little bit trickier. It raises your heart rate. It's so beautiful though.
Okay.
So you just come to the top of your mat.
Yep.
This is called dancer's pose. So we're going to ground down through our left leg. Our right hand is going to come out, pretend like you're holding your favourite new crystal in it, so you don't want to drop it. And then you're going to just pick up the right foot at the ankle. So you want to pick it up at the inside. So flip your hand, so you want to pick it up.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's like that way.
Yeah, inside.
Okay.
Perfect. Just means that your shoulder's open. And then all you're going to do really is just kick back. And I don't want to knock you out of the way here, but yeah, dancer's pose. You're going to kick back with an open heart. It's tricky and you'll probably fall, but the trick with yoga is there's nothing wrong with failing. What the issue is if you don't get back up again.
Yeah, I went to the gym last week, so my legs are so sore.
Oh.
And I did a leg day.
And I've put you into this. That's so pretty though. So that's
I
your
know.
dances.
Rachel and Mitch almost killed me.
Awesome though. Proud of you. So dance is cool because it's a heart opener, but it gives you a bit of energy as well, which I love.
Okay, I like that.
This is another good one that you can actually do at your desk. It's really easy. It's just a really good one if you're like, a bit like child's pose. You're stressed out, you're a bit anxious, calms down. I actually do this one in the middle of the night if I can't sleep.
Okay.
So it's just a forward fold, but you want to bend in the knees. It's called ragdoll, so you're gonna hold either sides of the elbows and just let everything be heavy here. You want to let go of your head as well, so a few yeses and a few nos. Your skull weighs about 6 kilo.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so you don't want to hold on to it, so just let it kind of bobble and bounce around. You can sway from side to side.
Yeah.
In yin yoga, where poses are held much longer, we'll hold this for like 7 minutes.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a really good one for sending blood to your head and just really, it activates what's called the parasympathetic nervous system, so it calms you right down. It's really beautiful. And then we're going to slowly coil up to standing.
Cool.
So nice, right?
Oh, that does feel good.
And then we're going to end on a really simple grounding pose.
Okay.
Sound good? I'm going to do it next to you this way. So we're going to ground down through our left leg. Right leg you can either bring to a kickstand, to the calf, or to the inner thigh. So this is for tree pose. So you've got options. If you're going to do it to the inner thigh, the trick is turning the standing leg on. So they're pressing against each other. It's just way easier to balance.
Yep.
And then what we can do is reach our branches to the sky. Whoop. And then to make it hard, lift your gaze to the sky. And then if you want to make it real hard, you shut your eyes. You'll probably fall though. It's just a really nice balancing trick.
Yeah, I can't take my eyes closed. I tried.
Yeah, no, but you tried. That's what matters. And then we always balance out. So we'll do
The other side.
yeah, the other side. One will probably be easier than the other. And you don't have to always be reaching up. You can have your hands at namaste, reverse namaste, so you can have the prayer behind your back, and that turns into a bit of a heart opening back bend.
Okay.
And then you lift the gaze. If you want to, shut the eyes down. I always fall when I do that too. And then I'll teach you a little trick that I do at the end of yoga classes.
Yes.
This is really hippie though.
Okay.
So when normally a teacher will go namaste, which means my soul honors your soul and all the people in the room. But I do this little thing and I say it in my head and I hold my hands to my heart and I say in my head to the highest love. And then I hold my hands to my mouth and I say to the highest truth. And then I hold my hands to my third eye and I say to the highest consciousness, I give mine. And then I just bow and say namaste.
Namaste.
So
Cool.
cute. So they're really simple yoga poses. And if you're a beginner, just tailor it. The really tricky one was camel in there. The rest you should be able to do.
Okay, cool. Oh, thank you so much. I've had the best time.
So much fun.
I really hope you guys have all enjoyed all these 3 cool things that you can do to change your life, basically. I'm really excited to get back to the things that I enjoy, and today has been amazing for me. Like, I feel like I'm ready to be myself again. So
Time to shine, chickaroony.
yeah, I will have links to everything in the description, Lola's books, your Instagram, and videos that are more in depth on each of these, like yoga poses as well, because you've got those. So don't forget to subscribe to Lola's channel, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you've enjoyed. So we'll see you guys later.